and I'm glad that you're here, and I'm here, and I am here, and you are here, and we are all together. I am here, and you are here, and we're going to have some fun. But I just thought before we start, I would remind you about Park and Pickup. Hi, Miss Rebecca.
Hi.
Here. How are you?
I'm good. I had to run a Park and Pickup downstairs.
That's what I was just talking about. Tell them.
Well, sorry, I'm just catching my breath because I ran in. So, how Park and Pickup works, I mean, if you put, items on hold, like the old regular kind of way, you know, like specifically what you want, that's awesome. But you can also call 412-486-0211 and talk to one of us. And you can put in a request for something as general or specific as you'd like. You can also go to ShalerLibraryKids.org and fill out a Park and Pickup form, and we will just pull things for you that we think are awesome and that we think you will really enjoy. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Wonderful. No, that sounds good.
Is this a new case?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different iPad.
Yeah, that's my iPad. That's like my personal iPad.
Oh, why are we using this?
Because I took it home last night.
Okay.
Because I watched Mandalorian.
Miss Carr will be so happy.
I loved it. But my friends, I have to tell you, I don't, and some of you won't know who this other person is because you're too young. But I did not know what the Mandalorian was. And I was talking to some kids in October, and they said they were going to be the Mandalorian for Halloween. And I misheard them, and I honestly thought they said they were going to be John DeLorean for Halloween. And he was an American engineer who made cars.
Was he from Back to the Future?
He made the car, like the DeLorean.
Oh, like the doctor with the hair?
No, you know the car? Like, he was an engineer who designed cars, and the DeLoreans had the cars that went, the doors that went up like this.
Oh.
Yeah. So, he didn't have anything to do with back then. I mean, it was just the car was a DeLorean. But, yeah. So, that was interesting. So, but now I know what the Mandalorian is.
And you loved it?
I really did. I only watched one, but it was really good. So, today is December 15th. I'm a little disconcerted, but, like, not necessarily in a bad way. This morning when I stopped at Giant Eagle, guess who I saw?
Me!
Miss Rebecca.
It was so weird.
Cool. It was weird, and I'm glad that Miss Rebecca and I know each other so well that we can be like, that was weird, and not be like offended.
Mean weird. Yeah, like, you know what it was like if there's any children or all the humans out there, you know, have you ever seen like your teacher at the grocery store and you're like, what are you doing here?
It was just weird.
You belong in the school.
Yeah, and I don't feel that way. Like, one time I saw Miss Rebecca at the one that's closer to our houses, and, like, that was okay. Like, it was just like, oh, yeah, you're in our neighborhood. Even though this is our neighborhood, too. But it was really weird.
It was a stunner.
Yeah. Today's December 15th.
It's my dad's birthday.
No way! It's
Yep.
your dad's birthday!
It's my dad's birthday.
Tuesday. Happy birthday, Dad. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was the day before. Yesterday was Rebecca's dad's birthday eve.
Mm-hmm.
The day before his birthday, it was Monday. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. Now, there is going to be some snow in the forecast for tomorrow.
So they say.
So they say, just depending on the way that it moves. We don't know whether we're going to get a lot. Fortunately, you should be able to get your evil exercise in or your wonderful exercise in tomorrow morning and probably a little later in the day on Thursday. So there's no reason to worry and obsess about that.
No, none at all ever.
No.
No.
Okay, so, Miss Rebecca, how many days are there in this month?
31st, 31.
31, that's right. And, you know, it's pretty appropriate because we are talking about math today. But I do want to put this out here. I noticed this while Miss Rebecca was talking about Park and Pickup. And I hope Miss Jill isn't watching because she gave me this coat and look what happened. She just gave it to me for my birthday.
Well, take it back.
I can't. They don't make them anymore. Because she was going to get me another one for Christmas, and they discontinued them. So I'm not going to take it back. Like,
yeah, but they may exchange it for a comparable one. That's LLB, and they're pretty good about that.
Maybe I will. Oh, I'm so sad because I love this coat. Okay, but anyway, hello everybody. you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Today's number 5. Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you today? You know what you have 5 of? 5 fingers on one hand. Now you're hiding them, or I'm hiding them. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now over here on this hand, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is why when you see people doing this, like pretend I'm 2 people, that's called a high 5, right? Yeah, so that's why. Let me show you about the number 5. He's up here. 5, 5, 5, 5.
Did you know he was there? Did you just guess?
I thought he was up here because I remember what color he was.
Oh.
I'm the number 5. Are you having a good day? Are you, Miss Rebecca?
Oh, yes.
That's okay.
I didn't know you were
I
talking
hope
to me.
you're all having a good day. I hope everyone is. Come over here and look at my deets. Okay. So here are 5 deets.
When you say deets, what do you mean in case somebody doesn't know?
Details.
Okay.
5 is the number. This is what it looks like. It's named F-I-V-E. That's the F sound. And the long I sound that we did last week. 5. It looks like this when it's in a 10 frame box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number before it is 4. You may recall that from last Tuesday. And the number after it, when we start our new year in 2021, is going to be 6. Which is, I think, my favorite number. Let's count it in stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, my friends, we get down to the tally here. And this is the cool one because this is where we do this. So you're doing a tally of something. Okay, pretend that there's people in here and I'm asking them a question. All right, how many people like cats or dogs better? I mean, tell me what you like better. You? Cat. All right. You? Cat. You? Cat. You? Cat. You? Cat. You can tell I like cats. But what did I do? Every time up through the number 4, I put a line down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, there's different rhymes that you can use this to remember this. When you get to 5, you put a slash across, okay? So some people say 1, 2, 3, 4, lay them straight. 5 closes the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, lay them straight. 5 closes the gate. Or there's another rhyme you can do. Whoa. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, shut the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shut the door. And again, sometimes you might be like, remember when we counted by 2s? We counted by 2s, we were like, well, what's the point of this? Like, who cares? Because it might be a little faster. This might be a little faster too. So if you look at this and you say, hey, Miss Rebecca, did you count how many people were in the room? And you say to me, yeah, I did. I made a little tally sheet. And I look at the sheet and it looks like this. So every time somebody came in the room, Miss Rebecca put a slash down. Here comes Bill. Here comes Bob. Here comes Rudy. Here comes Chicky. Here comes Agnes. I could count all the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or I could know when I see a symbol like this, that means 5. So I could count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. And that way Miss Rebecca didn't have to write out any names. And the little slash across makes it easier to see. Because look, what if she would have just had done this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then I would have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, did I count this one? Wait, did I count that one? And it's hard because sometimes you get a little confused. But you're going to learn about tallying when you go to school. And for that, you will need to try to learn it, but don't worry about it right now because it's not developmentally appropriate. But do what works for you in your own personal life. So that's cool. Now, my friends, I do have a story today, and it is called, and I have our book too, but I have one of the books that I love so much because I love the story, and it's illustrated by Tomek Bojacki, who wrote Cat and Mice, and I love those and illustrated those. And this is by Emily Jenkins, and I love all of her stuff. She writes stuff for books and for teens too. It's called 5 Creatures. When you look at these objects depicted in the book, do you think of them as creatures? I don't know. 5 creatures live in our house. 3 humans, 1, 2, 3, and 2 cats, 4, 5. 3 are short. 1, 2, 3. And 2 are tall. 4, 5. And there are 4 grown-ups. My cats are all grown up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 child. That's me. That's me right there. 3 of us have orange hair. Can you see us? My mom and me and my 1 cat. Yeah. And then 2 have gray hair. Sorry, Dad. 1, 2. Yeah. 2 have long hair. Me and Mommy. And 3 have short. They're short hair cats. Well, my dad's short hair too. Now, there are 4 of us who like to eat fish. Not me. Mom and Dad like fish, and the kitties like fish too. Well, there are 3 of us who like to drink milk. Yeah, I like to drink milk, and my cat, likes to drink milk. But my mom's allergic to milk. And my dad, he only has milk in his coffee. Yeah. So 3 of us like to drink milk. 1, 2, 3. Mom's allergic, and she's giving my dad milk, but just in his coffee. There are 2 who like to eat mice. That's not me, my mom, or my dad. That's these guys. And there's 1 who likes to eat beets. That isn't me, but it's my mom. There are 3 who sleep in my bed. Yeah. And there are 3 who don't like taking baths. The same 3 who sleep in my bed. There are 3 of us who can button buttons. Dad can, not as well as the rest of us, and Mom and me. I can, and our cats can't. And there are 4 who can open cupboards, but my cats really shouldn't, but they do. And I'm too short yet. Yeah. So Mom, Dad, and the kitties. There are 4 who can get up on high stools. Those kitties and Mom and Dad. I'll just stay down here. And 1 can crawl under the fridge. Just my smallest cat. There's 1 who sings really loud at night. Oh! And 1 who sings loud in the morning. That's my dad. My cats like it. There are 3 who nap on Sunday with the newspaper. Just with the newspaper. These guys don't read it. Well, I guess my dad does sometimes, but. And there are 2 who can read. Mom and Dad. Dad, Mom. Yeah. And 1 who's learning. That's me. Yeah. I'm reading the Cat and Mouse book, illustrated by the same person who did this book. There are 3 who climb trees. Me and my kitties. And there are 2 who can't always get down. I can get down. They need a little help. 5 of us love birds. That's all of us. We don't all love them in the same way. My cats would like to eat them, but yeah. There are 3 who like to hide in boxes. Count me in. And there are 4 who have a knack with yarn. Mom and I can knit, and the cats, they can do things with yarn. 2 can lick each other, the kitties. 5, well, we all can kiss each other. And all 5 of us sit by the fire in the evening. And
That was so cute.
I love this book.
I love that.
Yeah, and when we've had class before, we've done nice little worksheets with this where we've written down how many creatures live in our house. Like 2 creatures live in my house. And then we've thought about different questions like how many creatures live in your house, Miss Rebecca?
4.
All right, so Miss Rebecca
Yes.
has 4 creatures
Yes.
who live in her house.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, 2 of them. No. How many of them walk on 2 legs?
3.
3 walk on 2 legs. And the other one walks on how many legs?
4.
1 walks on 4 legs. Cool. How many of them like to drink milk? As far as you know.
1.
Only 1 likes to drink milk. Yeah, only 1. How many of them like to snuggle?
Well, 4.
4 all like to snuggle.
To some degree.
How many of them like to read?
1.
1. How many of them can read?
3.
3.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4, that's right. You don't know about Ollie. How many of them are beautifully and wonderfully created?
4.
Yep. And you know what? That, and knowing that, is what makes them all able to be 4 creatures in the same house. Yep. That's what it makes to us knowing that is what it makes to be all creatures that live on this planet. So that is 5 creatures, my friends. And now we have the piece de resistance.
I'm ready.
We have
Oh, I forgot about this.
5 shiny apples.
I thought you were
Did you forget
talking.
about this?
Well, I thought you were talking about Alice.
Oh, dude. It's 5 shiny apples.
I didn't think you were talking about 5 shiny apples.
5 shiny apples ready to crunch. Who will pick them up for their lunch?
I just thought of that apple in the refrigerator.
Along comes Rabbit. He wants to try. But those 5 shiny apples are just too high.
Oh.
Along comes Turtle. She wants to try. But those 5 shiny apples are still too high. Look, she's employed a tool. She's even trying to stick.
Which says something about the intelligence of turtles.
It really
that they're
does.
utilizing tools.
Yeah. And I didn't know they had opposable thumbs. Along comes a bullfrog. He wants to try, and he can even jump, but those 5 shiny apples, they're just too high. Along comes a woodchuck. She wants to try, and she's brought with her a blue thing.
A trampoline, maybe?
Yes, a trampoline.
A net?
But those 5 shiny apples, they're still too high. Along comes a chipmunk who tells everyone, "Hey, I was thinking, if we all work together, we could get this job done." Do you have any ideas what they might do if they all work together? All right, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe he has a more, intricate plan, but I was thinking they could jump up on the backs of each other and reach the apples and throw them down. If we all work together, we can get the job done. But how? What? You always do this. You make us do all the work, and then you take the apples, and we get nothing. We've done this before. No. So quick as a wink, they make a tall tower. Yep. Notice, since it was Chipmunk's idea, he gets to be on top. Yep. All right. Soon all 5 apples fall down in a shower. Alright, now do you notice these ladybugs? I wonder if these ladybugs are going to take the apples and just run off with them. What do you think? That would be wrong. But I'm just saying. And the other thing that kind of makes me, and I actually didn't start to worry about this until I saw your expression, Miss Rebecca. Are you concerned that those apples are going to fall on those bugs?
No, I'm still wondering what that blue thing was that the woodchuck brought over to the tree.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. In number 6. 5 hungry friends ready to munch 5 shiny apples. Did I miss a page?
I bet not.
Soon all 5 apples fall down in a shower. 5 hungry friends ready to munch 5 shiny apples.
Come on.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Can we go back to the page with the woodchuck, please?
Yeah.
I mean, it is great.
I really had like a lot of hopes for this.
I don't know why.
I thought it had good.
Well, it's great that they all work together to accomplish
I know.
a goal.
Like I really did, and I even like the rhyme. Along comes woodchuck. She wants to try with her.
Is it a boulder?
Stuff. You know what it could be? Like, you know how sometimes there's those things on that you can buy, like as seen on TV, that are like sticky things. Like for stuff that's like in a faraway place, you can throw the sticky thing and then
like a sticky hand.
Yeah, like a sticky hand.
She's sweating. Like she's really sweating.
It might be a boulder. She is sweating. Yeah, that is sweating, not birthmarks, right? If you have those back here.
But you know what? A wonderful emphasis
Dude,
on working together.
She could be sweating here too.
Maybe she's just sweaty.
Yeah, it's just fine.
And working together, and you saw a lot of 5.
You did see a lot of 5. And now, let us have the cheer for 5. It's a motion song. Let's clap 5 times and touch the ground. Let's clap 5 times and turn around. Let's stomp 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cheer and shout for a wonderful number you can't live without. 5! Let's clap 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And touch the ground. Let's clap 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And turn around. Let's stomp 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cheer and shout for a wonderful number you can't live without. 5! And you know what? I would have to agree with that. Because, as Miss Rebecca alluded to before, we do have a very special friend. We're really excited to have her on the show this morning. She came all the way. This morning she was in West Mifflin and doing a show there for other camels. And this morning she just got back and she comes to us live from the studio in Burbank, California. Alice the camel?
This is her show.
Ba 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 ba. Alice the camel, she had 5 humps. Alice the camel, she had 5 humps. Oh, 1 was on her rump and 4 were on her back. Oh, Alice the camel, she had 5 humps. Alice the camel, though 5 is grand. Alice the camel said, let's strike up the band. Alice the camel said to the drummer, have an E, it's on me, I'll take 4. Alice the camel, she had 4 humps. Alice the camel, 1 on her rump and 3 on her back. But Alice the camel, she had 4 humps. Alice the camel, she said, I need less a lump. Alice the camel gave away a hump. So Alice the camel was down to 3 humps. Alice the camel, as you can see, Alice the camel, her hump's number 3. Alice the camel wanted an even number. Alice the camel said, here you go, my friend. Alice the camel now had 2 humps, and Alice the camel, she had 2 humps. Alice the camel, she did love those humps, but she felt that she just would like 1. Bum, bum. Alice the camel, now she had a hump, it was on her rump. Alice the camel had a rump with a hump. Alice the camel didn't need a hump, no, because our Alice, our sweet dear Alice, even though 5 is grand, Alice was a horse. And this is her show, and that is number 5, and you're number 1 in our hearts. And thank you so much, and we will see you in the year 2021. You can watch classic episodes and all that jazz, and Miss Rebecca will be popping on here and there, all that jazz. I love you.